Why I Know That You Do Not Love Your Children, What Every Parent Should Know, by Baa Ankh Em Rayay. Read by Alicia Mackenzie. Scroll 1 of the Fuzzy Logic series. Produced by Golden Child Promotions Publishing Company. Chapter 6. Personas. The world is constantly evolving. Life progressively evolving. Changes are occurring. Social media is strong and plenty. Computers are everywhere. We have super fast Wi-Fi and we can video call anywhere. Life is such a dream. But is it? I love all this technology, but I love nature too. If we have a good balance in our lives and a good sense of maturity, then we stand a good chance of not being violated, manipulated, or abused. You can never get too much nature, but too much technology can always be a problem, especially if not handled in the appropriate manner. Now the online world is a crazy place, and we all need to be aware and careful. We need to realise that when we are using the internet, especially social media, all our browsing histories can be unearthed and traced back to us. Anything from a drunken, half-naked photo to an angry rant on a political website. Keyboards are powerful things, and most people have no idea how to cover their online tracks. We should always be vigilant. So should our children. There are no secrets online, so we need to be careful about what we publish. Once things go public, they go public, and when things go live, they go live. Online bullying is rife, especially amongst schoolies. We need to take responsibility for the online activity of our children in order to guide, nurture and protect them. We will probably learn a lot too. We need not forget about personalised advertising, which seems to be based on our online activity, suggestively coercing us to spend money on the things that we like. They get to know us. Who are our online friends? Who are friends with our children online, and what is their relationship? We all have the issue of our online persona, identity, versus our real persona to consider and deal with. What is an online persona? Please see below. Internet identity, IID, also online identity or internet persona, is a social identity that an internet user establishes in online communities and websites. It can also be considered as an actively constructed presentation of oneself. Although some people choose to use their real names online, some internet users prefer to be anonymous, identifying themselves by means of pseudonyms which reveal varying amounts of personally identifiable information. An online identity may even be determined by a user's relationship to a certain social group they are a part of online. Some can even be deceptive about their identity. In some online contexts, including internet forums, online chats, and massively multiplayer online role-playing games, MMORPGs, users can represent themselves visually by choosing an avatar, an icon-sized graphic image. Avatars are one way users express their online identity. Through interaction with other users, an established online identity acquires a reputation, which enables other users to decide whether the identity is worthy of trust. Online identities are associated with users through authentication, which typically requires registration and logging in. Some websites also use the user's IP address or tracking cookies to identify users. The concept of the self and how this is influenced by emerging technologies are a subject of research in fields such as education, psychology, and sociology. The online disinhibition effect is a notable example, referring to a concept of unwise and uninhibited behaviour on the internet, arising as a result of anonymity and audience gratification. Online social identity, identity expression and identity exposure. See also online identity management and impression management. The social web, termed as the usage of the web to support the social process, represents a space in which people have the possibility to express and expose their identity in a social context. For example, people define their identity explicitly by creating user profiles in social networking services, such as Facebook or LinkedIn, and online dating services. By expressing opinions and blogs and other social media, they define more tacit identities. The disclosure of a person's identity may present certain issues related to privacy. Many people adopt strategies that help them control the disclosure of their personal information online. Some strategies require users to invest considerable effort. The emergence of the concept of online identity has raised many questions among academics. Social networking services and online avatars have complicated the concept of identity. Academia has responded to these emerging trends by establishing domains of scholarly research, such as self-studies, which focus on all aspects of human identity in technological societies. Online activities may affect our offline personal identity as well. With all this in mind, it is vital that we are fully aware and monitor what image we are portraying online and for what reason, and what the impact will be. Is it the real me? How different is my online persona to the real me? What image is my child portraying online? What security measures have I put in place for my child's online activity? Children have been known to flaunt themselves on the likes of Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, etc. They all would like to be stars and out there on their own platforms, wallowing in self-gratification. But are they like this in real life? Most are not. Maybe this was the plan all along. Who knows? What we need to realise is that there are many complexities to this life that we are living. Do our children know who they really are? Do we know who we really are? I guess that would be a good place to start. You are probably reading this thinking, bah, humbug. I am sorry if you feel that way. I just felt that these words needed to be delivered. It is what it is.